rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come and stretch.
What it is, it's your boys, Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuill, reporting with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
You are dressed
What's
up.
up?
Oh, looking snazzy right over there.
Like, I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Just had to pop a collar today, you feel me? That's it.
Let's get in right into it. Quail, this all for you. Your boy Ben 10. Ben Simmons remains out to his back injury. Like you said, the best ability is availability. Man, the Brooklyn Nets is already a rebuilding type of program, and then they star stud Mr. Ben Simmons not playing.
Man, injury can do that. Gotta get healthy.
This man
Get healthy.
He stay hurt.
It's the same back. Your back is unpredictable, especially once something get hurt. It's hard to get it back healthy unless you really just sit down.
I mean, but with saying that, seeing how his back kept him out, you know, the 76ers, then he goes to the 76ers, then he goes to the Nets, and he stays out with the Nets, you know, the next season. And to see him start the season in which he started this year, and it was looking really good. We brought him back in. He's on route to be a real Ben 10-10-10. And then to see him kind of disappear yet again, like, should this raise legitimate concerns as far as him as a team asset, as a player? Should it raise concerns?
Yes. Most definitely. I mean, like Quill said, you know, you can't help it when somebody get hurt, but as a front office guy, I'm looking at this man like, all right, you done used all your lifelines. Like the little boy that Carl Wolf, I gotta make something shake.
And it's crazy because we'll look at a player like an Andrew Wiggins, right? Who made, 27, then he get into the 30 millions. Ben Simmons making almost 40 million a year. He making 37 million this year. He 6.5 points, 10, almost 11 rebounds, 6.5 assists, shooting over 50% from the field. You would just kind of like that 40 million to be on that court. And it's like, what do you do with that 40 million? This ain't like a Westbrook where people can still covet, having them a Westbrook. Do you think teams really look at Ben Simmons and get beyond that? Is he going to be able to play thing? Because he's a hell of a talent. I think we can all agree on that. He's a hell of a talent.
How old is he?
27.
Yeah, you look past that.
You think so?
No.
27.
So if you a team, you gonna take that 40 million.
27. But you don't have to take the 40 million. I mean, the contract is the contract. We didn't sign it.
If you trade him, you're taking that contract.
Yeah, no matter where he go, his contract is gonna be his contract. Until the last year of his contract is his contract.
Yeah.
If you sitting on him, you sitting on Ben Simmons. If you're gonna get, no matter where you go, you're gonna get a healthy. Once he gets healthy, you have a healthy Ben Simmons.
My thing is, as a front office man, you're gonna have to do something and get rid of him now while he's still worth something.
But is he worth something now? When you look at
what I'm saying,
his inability to play, and you couple that with him being 40 million, what are you gonna get for him?
That's the thing. You're going to get rid of him for something that's not going to be equivalent to a healthy Ben Simmons. You're trading him as an unhealthy Ben Simmons, which you're only going to get equivalent to an unhealthy Ben Simmons.
But what does a healthy Ben Simmons look like? Have we seen one since he returned?
Was one shot away from the Eastern Conference Finals.
But when was that?
It don't matter when it was. Yeah, he's 27.
It does, because as you said,
Zion don't look like Zion unhealthy.
But as you said, that back
Zion and Anthony Davis don't look the same when they unhealthy.
You
Hey,
said,
hey. We're not finna slander Anthony Davis. This
We're
ain't got
not
nothing
gonna
to do with
slander
him.
who.
but look,
Anthony
but you
Davis don't look the
said
same when he's on the
Anthony
court.
Davis.
you said
Anthony
that
Davis don't look the same
you
when he's
said
playing.
that back is a real deal, which is his problem. So with that being said, we
He's still
don't
27.
know.
I
We
hear
don't
you.
know.
He's still 27.
How old was Greg Oden when he got
Greg
phased
Oden
out?
never played a minute of basketball.
How old was he when he got phased out?
He wasn't
How old was he when
first
he got
team, or
phased
he
out?
wasn't first team all
He was
defense
under
either.
20.
And
He was
he
under
could
20.
not play anymore. He legit just
So
could not
what
play.
if your
That's like
back
phasing
ain't
out
with
Zoe
you?
haven't
What
played
if
in
he
4
can't play?
years. Zoe haven't played a basketball game since he was 22. He's about to be 26. They haven't given up on Zoe either.
Shit, I know they growing impatient with Zoe.
That's cool, but he also hasn't played a dribble. We've
Who?
seen him just come back and be
He
big.
ain't played a dribble.
Zoe.
Drew, he was playing on the Bulls.
Zoe hasn't played a minute in basketball in 4 years.
I'm saying he played on the Bulls.
That's
He ain't get traded to
okay.
the Bulls 4 years
Zoe
ago.
hasn't played. This is what I'm saying.
He ain't
was
get
just
traded to the
playing
Bulls
last
4 years
month.
ago.
Ben was just playing last month.
Right, and
We
I'm
know what
saying it
he
ain't
looks
been
like
4 years for
a
Zoe.
month ago.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't
Zoe
been 4 years
hasn't
for
played
Zoe.
basketball in 4 years.
That is
3 years
incorrect.
later, 3 surgeries later.
That's incorrect. It has not been 4 years.
How old? How long? Zoe was 22 when he left.
What I'm saying is he was playing basketball 2 seasons ago with the Bulls.
He was playing in 2021. 2020, 2021.
All right, bro. I'm gonna have to prove
Zoe
you
was
wrong.
22 when he left.
I'm gonna have to prove you wrong.
He's about to be 26. He is
prove you wrong.
26.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
And it don't matter. He hasn't played a dribble of basketball. Ben played last month.
He played for Chicago. He played
27.
35 games in 2022. From 2021 to 2022, around January, February timeframe is when he went out.
So in 2021, he played.
2020, and he played in 2022 as well. Around
You said
January,
he played 25
February.
games.
I said 35 games.
What was his last game he played?
Let me figure that out.
If he's not phased out, Ben not phased out.
But they might phase Lonzo Ball out.
If he ain't phased out, Ben ain't phased out.
His last game was January 2022, like I said. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
Ben ain't phased out.
But it's a big difference between him and Ben. Ben also has the mental factor.
The mental factor of what? You're bringing up something that don't even apply to what he's been doing this year.
What I'm saying is Ben has also displayed that there's a mental factor with him as far as resiliency. Lonzo ain't went into that game. So that's the difference. You don't only have to deal with his physical conditioning and resiliency and getting back into the game. You also got to deal with his mental. The way Lonzo going to Stephen A, Lonzo seemed like mentally he's agile.
You're talking about when the 76ers didn't want him anymore, the same way they tried to not want James Harden to make James Harden look the same way.
And we seem to have problems when he went to the Nets. So at the end of the day, like I've been saying,
we didn't see him we seen him be injured.
No, you didn't see it. You didn't see it.
When he went to the Nets.
I saw it.
You want to see anything. You want to say anything. We seen his back injury with the Nets.
You didn't see his back injury.
Yes, you did.
No,
and I kept telling you it's a back injury.
So you saying
it's something different.
No, you didn't.
You got it recorded.
No, you didn't see his back injury.
You saying, hold on. So
he was injured.
You saying you're not giving up on Ben Simmons. It's fine.
Why? He's a damn better defender than Lonzo. And he's 6'10". Y'all sound crazy.
Nobody said give up. Well,
you
Teddy may say that. Nobody said give up on Ben Simmons. What I'm saying is you got to acknowledge the truth. The truth is you deal with multiple things with Ben Simmons.
Relax. He's like the Nets would be a completely different team right now with the same person we're talking about.
Hey, you be getting so hyped. You be so wrong.
We're talking about a
You be
person
so
we seen
wrong.
playing
You
last
spent
month.
all last season being
Hey,
wrong. Shut up.
We just had a last podcast on how the Bulls would look different with a guy we ain't seen in 3 years. We seen
just
him
talking
last
about
month.
if Lonzo came back to be himself. We don't know how Lonzo gonna come back. We never seen it.
Well, we
Lonzo
talking
won't.
like Lonzo gonna come back.
No. Lonzo been out before, and we seen Lonzo come back
Listen
before.
to what
So
we're
he was
saying.
cool. He was cool.
We're saying like Lonzo gonna change the Bulls around. We don't know what he
Lonzo
gonna be.
would change the Bulls around.
Ben played last month and they was different. Lonzo ain't played in 3 years.
But the issue is, if it's the same lingering back issue, how long did this persist, and what toll does it take on him, and how long do you wait? That's the question. It's the same question with Lonzo.
We'll see.
It's the same question with Lonzo.
Zion. We'll see what
Bro,
everybody
look. I
guarantee
guarantee the Bulls is not about to sit around and keep waiting on Zion, Lonzo. The Bulls about to, at the end of the season, that's the longest they're gonna wait. They're gonna make some. Cool. They're gonna make some.
They have a longer road for Zoe, and then it gets 3 years from the time he last played. Then
it ain't been 3 years for Lonzo.
He gets 3 years from the last time he played. Zoe ain't playing this year.
It'll be 2 years in January.
Zoe ain't playing this year.
It'll be 2 years in January.
Zoe ain't playing this year.
It still will be 2 years in January.
Zoe ain't playing this year.
It still will be 2 years in January.
Right. We coming back when?
We finna lay the Ben Simmons thing.
It'll be 2 months in January for the other guy.
Yeah, but if you couple that with the time prior to,
Shut up.
I just told you. You shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You get so emotional about Ben Simmons.
We're going into the next.
He's so wrong.
Brook Lopez playing the best basketball in his career.
He's not.
Yes,
35 years old. The best basketball of his career. The last 3 seasons of Brook Lopez's career is probably arguably. His
I would say he's a. I mean, you still got a whole season. He getting better and better throughout the season.
He averaging 13 points. He averaged 15 and he almost 16
but
he's
getting better and better throughout
player
the
of the
season.
Year consideration last year. He was way better last year.
He's getting better and better throughout the season. You got to look at Brook Lopez is an entirely different player than he was earlier in his career when you think about his big days with the Nets. He's just a different player. He's out there on the perimeter more.
Not the franchise anymore.
I mean, but I'm talking about his style of play. I'm not talking about he was not hawking up threes like this when he was on the Nets.
He wasn't
always out on the perimeter with the Nets.
Offensively minded,
but that ain't what I'm saying, bro.
He's been offensively
right
minded,
now. You still stuck in Ben Simmons days.
It's hard.
He's different. He's evolved.
Offensively minded, non-rebounder.
But just because he's offensively minded doesn't mean he plays offense the same way.
LeBron don't either. He shoots a lot more threes.
We ain't talking about LeBron. Dippity doo dah.
2023. The NBA shoots more threes.
We're talking about Brook Lopez.
We're talking about the game.
Andre Drummond still play basketball the same way.
Having the best season of his life.
Yes, he is. You're a hater.
He's putting up similar numbers, and he has a Dame on his team.
He is.
If you go for his 17-year career, he's had 8 better seasons than this.
The season ain't over with. It's still young, chump.
I'm taking, if you take 14 years, because it's really 16 seasons. You take 14 years because one season he played 5 games, and the other season he played 17. We're not gonna go through those. And in both of those games, in both of those seasons, he was also averaging more, which means it would be 10 seasons better than this season. But we don't take those 2 out. And he said 8 seasons better than this season.
Are you sure?
Positive.
You see that?
Positive. 8 of them.
That's what that boy be chunking up. That boy be chunking up them threes. Stop playing with him, bro. Earlier this season, shut up. Earlier this season, you was talking about taking Bobby Portis over that man, and that man just dropped 39 on him. Could have went out for 40. Stop playing.
What Bobby Portis do tonight?
Tonight? Let me see what Bobby. He did help them win the game. He did. About time you did something, Squidward.
Help them win the game. With no Middleton, help them win the game.
Handsome Squidward. Hey, so. Yeah, he was a defensive player of the year candidate.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what he talking about.
Best season wasn't this year.
The season just started.
He's having an
right.
okay
That's why I said the
only
season young,
12
bro.
games in. Like, you're
Like,
not
He's
even
having an
early
okay
15
season.
games.
He's having an okay season.
You're not even halfway through the season yet. You're not even a quarter yet, technically.
Last year, he had more opportunities.
So for him, but this is the thing. This is the thing, though.
He ain't gonna have all these shots.
So right, that's the question. You don't think Brook Lopez is part of the big three, and on the Bucks? Quail.
Before he gets to talking his bullshit, this one I'm gonna tell you. The first time I heard big three, and with Milwaukee, they were talking about Antetokounmpo, D. Lil, and that guy. They weren't talking about Middleton. That was the first time I heard big three. Because when they finally said, I said, about time they paid them their respect. But it was the game dude went off for the 39. Because the game before that he was
I was waiting for him to get finished. He had one good game.
No, he had a good game before that.
The announcer said some wild like they regularly do. The announcers was hype on the sideline.
He had a good game before that.
Because Middleton has been on minutes restriction and very subpar as a player this year.
That's gonna be Middleton, apparently.
So he don't get
Brook
that.
Lopez is also title. Not even the player he was last year. So he's not.
How
really
you know? He just
had
had 4 blocks. He just had 4 blocks tonight. Shut up.
He's not the player. He I don't care how many blocks he has. He's not the player he was last year.
It's too early.
Right. Like, bro. Shut
Everybody
up.
gonna have a come on out. Poole gonna have a great game.
Look, hold on. The game before the 39, 28.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Sound like a good game to me.
Okay, now go right, go keep
like
going.
I said, he had 3 good games, bro.
Okay, exactly. He's had 3 good games.
I'm talking about consecutively, and I said he's getting better as the season goes on. So his last 3 games, they were good.
What do you have today?
He had 10 points.
Okay.
About 6 or 7 rebounds.
Exactly. I'm about
4
to ask,
blocks. 4 blocks, but he got 4 blocks though. Like stop playing.
It don't matter.
It's a good game.
They were losing by 25.
I mean, the fact that they was losing to the Trailblazers.
They were losing by 25.
The fact that they was losing by
they hit when he was on the bench.
The fact they losing
Bobby
to the Trailblazers, bro.
Brought them back.
They're losing to the Trailblazers. That right there says enough by itself.
Exactly. Come on, Aiden was flipping that man until they put Bobby in.
Man,
he's a non-rebounding.
The game before that, The game before that, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 blocks. Stop playing with that guy. He's giving you offense and defense. Stop playing with him, bro. Put some respect on my man.
He's 7'1", and it's very easy.
Oh, so now score. 5 blocks is because he's 7'1".
Yes,
you ain't gonna get that man no credit.
When you can push everybody to the paint to Giannis and Brook, and everybody's avoid. It's easy to get help defense blocks.
Oh, there's no satisfying you, bro.
It's not. I don't look at Jaren Jackson. I don't look at Jaren Jackson. Then I don't look none of them like that.
That's cool.
I don't look at Gobert. I don't look at none of them like that.
Who the hell
I don't look at none of them like that.
Goop?
They're not. I don't look at none of them like that. You ain't play against. You ain't guard no big. I don't look at none of them like that. You ain't get your foul. You ain't guard nobody.
Man, you crazy, boy. You disrespectful.
Yeah, help side defense, help side blocks. I get you. You're very.
It's still. Guess what? Defense is a system. Defense is a system. James Harden is not a system. Defense is a system.
I will say this. I was sitting there arguing. I'm looking up some stats. So far, with just the 17 games this season, he's averaging more points than he did in the 2022, 21. 19, 18, 17
yeah, all his 12-point years with Milwaukee. I just said he has 12-point years with Milwaukee. He has 19 and 20 points.
Hold on.
He has a 13-point year with LA.
He wasn't done.
He has a 15-point year last year with Milwaukee. I looked all this up.
The statement is
he's not that guy. He didn't have
the statement is he's playing some of the best basketball at 35 in his career.
Last year was better.
So far. Hold on. He played 78 out of the 82 games last year. You're trying to compare 17 games to 78.
Exactly.
Right.
Can't
so you're saying his career, we can't compare it to 17 games, because if we go per each 17 to the last time he played 17, the last time he played 17 in Brooklyn when he got injured was better.
Are you sure?
Yup, he was averaging 20.
Oh. But was he
Go
averaging
look.
20?
He
Was he
looking at it
averaging
right now.
20? Was
He
he
had a
average?
5
Hold
point. He
on.
had played 5
But
games.
was he
He was
averaging
averaging
20
19.
on a
He came back,
team?
played
But
74.
was he
He came
averaging
back and played
20 on
74
a
and got
team?
injured.
Hold
He
on.
was
He was averaging
averaging
better then.
He was averaging 20 through an offense that may have been ran through him.
Exactly.
Compared
Exactly.
to him
So
being on
wait
the
a minute.
He's
Books, where he was
averaging
a third
20.
option.
He's
So
not
last
even a third
year-
option.
Last year, Drew Holiday's not the first option or second, and Middleton was hurt. So he's not the first option.
Still makes zero
but
sense, bro.
You're right.
He on a
wasn't
team with two
averaging
dudes
19.
averaging 30. He wasn't
He
on the
wasn't
team
averaging 30. He's never.
I said he's on a team with two dudes averaging 30.
Today. Last year he wasn't.
I'm saying when he was on the Nets, he wasn't on the team with two dudes averaging 30, which is
You're
why
right.
he could average more points.
Last year he was only on the team with one guy averaging 30.
Man, bro. You disrespectful.
Steph was averaging 30. He wasn't averaging what Clay was averaging.
Why you bringing up all this other
I'm
shit?
I'm just talking about other players who was averaging 30 and what the second guy was averaging.
Man,
because Middleton wasn't there last year.
You just talking, bro.
Middleton, I'm just saying what happened. Middleton wasn't there.
When he bust your ass again, he gonna look at you and do this same face.
Second guy
he gonna look at you and make that same face. Wait till he hit another three, he gonna be looking at you like,
Brook is nice.
Yeah, shut up.
All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about my Mavs and the Clippers. We finally go down.
Fuck your
we go down. We lose to the Clips. Clips been winning. Finally, they finally beat us. You know we they kryptonite, and they got one on us. Congratulations.
So looking at that game, bro, you saw the Mavs offense sputter. When literally, I think I had called, I forget who I was talking to. I said, bro, at this point when I was